Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? It is Friday, April 25th, 2025. Another week is coming close to an end. Let's see. Let me check really quickly. Getting ready for our 9 o'clock trade.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
All right. And we are looking for a short. We've got another minute and a half or so. So here's the thing. Right now we do have a short setup. If price stays below 19,266.50, then we will be getting in short. I am worried that we are testing here at 19,238, so it may pull back and retrace a little bit once we get in. So we will see how this plays out, but we are looking for a short and looking to come and test this area down below here. Again, we are putting this H pattern in on the 1 minute. And it's also showing a little bit on the 3, although not as predominant. And the 5, it's not going to show it as well at all. All right, we got 29 seconds. This thing's going to get us in short, and hopefully it keeps going down and take us to our target. We've got 10 seconds. Actually, no, 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Let me see, what does the clock say? 15. 15 seconds. Got 5 seconds.
Order filled.
We're in.
Order submitted.
Here's the screen. Forgot to show the screen. Apologize for that. Price is coming down.
Order filled.
And just like that, it hit our target. All right. Let's watch that on the replay.
Order filled. Just like that, it hit our target.
All right, so there we go. So we got one trade in the books for this morning. Nice way to start our Friday. Everything is nice and green. Making sure everything closed out. And it looks like it did. Bear with me for 1 second, guys. Just checking things here real quick. Okay. Real quick, before I go into the greetings, I want to check with my Discord guys real quick. Mitch, Monique, Vegas, Chad, how you guys doing? Did you guys take that trade? Monique, especially with you, did you get in? You did. And did it win for you? Huh. Yay. All right. Congratulations to Monique. All right. Super. Excellent. So excited for you. All right. Perfect. Chad, you got it too? All right, guys. Everybody in the Discord got it. Fantastic. So happy for you guys. All right. Excellent. 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 All right. Super. All right. So let's check in with the YouTube and Twitch guys. Good morning, everybody. Again, let's go for a quick roll call. Joe, Trader Brown, somebody new. All right, welcome. That's a new name, new face. Haven't seen. Welcome to you. Richie, good morning to you. Mitch, good morning. Joe, oh, Mike has static again. Is the mic still static? Let me go plug it. Let me go unplug it and plug it back in. Be right back. 1 second, guys. Okay, how about that? Is that any better? Miguel, good morning. Beth, good morning to you. Let's see, who else did I miss? That's it. All right, perfect. All right. So, so that's 2 trades for me prior to the market open. I took the this guy. Whoops, where is it? Right here. That's the 3 a.m. the overnight trade. Right here. This was a long. So I got in at 19,452. Got out at 19,460. Watch this, guys. Look at 19,464 and a quarter. So I got in, and it's, if you can see the little arrow that just popped up, if you look at price, I have a little tiny red arrow below the hand. It's basically right here, 19,464. So 19,464 is right here. This next candle barely touched it. The high of this candle is 463 and 3/4. It didn't even make the high, which is where our target was. And look what happened to the market. It just puked all over itself. It crashed right here. So we just got into our trade, and then the market just dumped. I mean, this thing right here, that's a 65-point candle to the downside. So Miguel, you took the trade. You're very welcome. I'm the best. I don't know about that. I'm just a guy trying to trade, guys. That's all it is, and I'm sharing with you guys what I'm doing. Hopefully, it could make a difference in your trading journey, like it has made on mine. Okay, there's something going on with the market right now. Is there any news? We've got some 10 o'clock news, but one of the things that we have to pay attention to also, guys, is we need to keep an eye on what's happening globally. Uria, good morning. Good morning, Uria. Nice to see you. It's one of our actual members. So welcome to you, and good morning. Well, like I was saying, guys, one of the things we have to pay attention to is what's happening with around the world around us. Some super volatile stuff. So any type of tweet, message, anything, it can really jar this market. I know that 2 nights ago, something happened between Russia and Ukraine where I guess they had, attacked them in some form or fashion. It's been like the worst attack that they've had in the past year. And I know that the U.S., the State Department, what have you, is kind of trying to get involved, telling them to kind of de-escalate the whole thing. And so there's some tweets and stuff going back and forth. So just keep an eye on that. That will definitely jar the market. So just be ready. If we're getting into any type of a trade, we want to make sure that we try to get out as quickly as possible, so that we don't get stuck and exposed to the market. And if you're done trading for the day, shut it down, go do something else. Let's not try to be heroes and make more. If you got your profit goal, profit target, whatever it is, call it a day, especially it's a Friday. And if we're green this early on, if I didn't have some other commitments to train and educate and all that stuff with people today, right? If I was just, just a regular trader doing my thing, I'd be shutting things down, and it's 10 after 6 in the morning here, my time. I would pack it all up and go home, and that's it, and go enjoy my weekend. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. So remember yesterday I was talking about the trade management software, the risk management software. I apologize. So I actually started working with it, and it's actually really cool. I don't know if I'm wondering, what do you guys think? Should we do like an entire session on it? I don't want to just like glimpse over it in 2 seconds and not really go into too much detail where you guys may have a bunch of questions. What do you guys think? You guys want to stick around after the 935 trade and then kind of go over it and see? I mean, you guys let me know what you guys want to do. Or we'll just dedicate like an entire day next week. And we'll do a completely different live stream just for that. What do you guys think? Type in what you guys think in the chat. Should we do an entire session next week? Okay, type a 1 in the chat if you guys want to do it next week. All right, so everybody's next week. All right, so can we do a Monday? Monday next week. What we'll do is as soon as after we finish our 935, I'll kill the stream, and then I'll start another one. Let's say like 9:45 or something like that. We'll do that, and then we'll do a session just on that. So. We'll do that. I think that'll be good, and you guys will really like that. This thing is really cool. I mean, I was like, wow, it's talk about, but here's the thing. I will tell you this: be prepared, guys, because this will definitely. This is like your parents, like literally watching you when you're a kid, and if you step out of line, there is no way around it. Okay, it's like the guardrails are on, and you're going to be very well protected, and you can't do anything about it until you are told to do so. And what I mean by that is that once you lock these settings in, you are locked in until the market closes. So if you're trading like anytime between 6 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Eastern, whatever settings you have, they're locked for that 24-hour period. And you can only make changes for that 1 hour between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern. So just keep that in mind. And it doesn't matter how much you kick and scream and you want to make a change and I just want to take another trade if you're down or all that. Not going to happen. So it's on that aspect of it, it's very, very, very cool. And if you think about it long term, in the long run, if you're basically have habits of blowing accounts just because you can't stay out of the market, this tool will definitely help you avoid from doing that once you set the parameters. And don't set them into a point where they're unrealistic. You want to set something that is realistic, that under normal trading conditions you would follow that no matter what. This is idea when you go on tilt and you just have to take that one more trade or anything like that. It will definitely prevent you from doing that. So if you're looking to be kept in line and kept in check and accountable and disciplined, this is definitely the tool for you, for sure. 100%. Let's see. Okay, what else can I report on? Some good successful milestones for me. Yesterday, I had submitted a request for Funded Future Family, I think is the prop firm name, for $2,000. So that should hopefully get approved they pay out on Tuesdays. So we'll see if that gets approved. Last time I requested a payout, it was denied because I was over the consistency rule. They have I think it's 30%. Yeah, they have a 30% consistency rule. And I violated it, so I had to trade again. So I traded for another week. Now I'm submitting another request. And it's not really another week. Sorry, it's another 7 days. So it actually took 2 weeks because where it falls into where you make the request for the payout, I actually lost a week there because I didn't have the total amount of days traded in, because you have to trade for 7 days and you have to have at least a profit of $250 per day. And there were a couple days I didn't trade. Make a long story short, it got dragged out. So it took 2 or 3 weeks, whatever it was. So I finally requested another payout, grew my account. Here, you know what? I'll do this. Let's go and show it. Where is this guy? I think it's here. All right, let's... Okay, so this is the account in question right here. This guy that's highlighted, this is they give you a practice account, like a test account to play with. I haven't traded that thing in I don't know how long. But if you want to test stuff, they give you a test account, like a sim account. So this is the account, and I just took a trade in it. This is the trade I took this morning. I did not trade the overnight on it, but I did trade the 9 o'clock. So this is right here. So the balance is 54,000. 684. I requested 2,000, which will leave me 52,006, which is still above the buffer. It needs to be 52.1. So as long as I keep trading, I will be able to qualify for next week's payout as well. I have to keep in 7 days. So that's what's happening with this account. So just keeping it real with you guys, and have you guys as my accountability partners. Here, this is all my Apex stuff. Got some orders that need to get canceled here. All right. All right, what else? What else can we talk about this morning? So yesterday, Beth, remember we talked about the Fibonacci extension after we drew the H pattern? It was right here. Remember this H pattern? We had this guy right here, and then we drew our Fibonacci. and we said that we were looking to hit the 618 extension, which was way up here. We hit it. Actually, was that it? Or was there another one? I think there was another one where the target was pretty high up. Actually, hold on one second. Too many lines here. Let's see. Okay. It was this one right here. It was this Fibonacci that we drew right here. It was this fib that we drew right here. Let me redraw this so that's the only thing that's showing. It was like a way up there target. And I remember, Moon, we were talking about, it's like, why did we start at 735 at the bottom for the Fibonacci? So this is it right here. So we had the H pattern, and then we had a Fibonacci. And I think this is not the right H pattern. It was this one. So right here, when we broke this pivot and we were going up, this is the Fibonacci that we were talking about. And during the session, we were talking about that it was going to hit way, way, way up here. And it finally hit it. It got real close. Am I on the right day here? I'm missing something. Hold on a second, guys. What's going on here? I need to figure out what am I screwing up here. Sorry, the high was here. I knew something didn't look right. This was the high. So it got real close at 240, and then it finally took it out right before the market closed yesterday, like right at the close at 4 o'clock. I knew something looked kind of weird for me. Okay, so this is what it was. So we were in this H pattern, and then we were going to see, if we did this, where would we go? Remember? So we were drawing the measured move from here to here, which would have taken us to the price of right about here for the measured move. So it got basically before 10 o'clock, that measured move had completed. So it would have basically, the H pattern turned into a lightning bolt, right? So it was a continuation instead of a reversal. It ended up being a continuation. And then ultimately, long term, we wanted to see how far would it go. And that's when we drew the fib, and it was clear up here at 19,337. Right? Remember that yesterday? So just to kind of show how the fib kind of has a tendency to work and play itself out. So anyway. It's always nice to go after the fact to talk about it, but what's really cool is when it's happening in real time and we can try to predict where the market's going to go. That's the cool part. That's the stuff I get excited about. All right, let me get stuff ready for the 9:35 trade real quick. Okay, we're actually in from a Fibonacci from yesterday that we have not hit target yet. It's up here. It's like right where this line is. This pivot point. So if we scrunch the chart, this is our our low. So if we don't take out this low at 19,048, then we should hit 19,640. This fib will stay in effect until one of those two scenarios will happen. So right now we're trading at the 50% retracement, give or take, between the 50 and, that's where we're trading. So if we look at this as a range, we're literally trading inside this range. So for the fib traders, if let's say if you would have taken this as a Fibonacci only trade, you would have been in, because again, I don't look at anything unless it retraces at least 50%. So I would have been in at 19,226 going long with my stop at 19,030 and my target is 19,645. And you could have put that on with 1 micro, for example. That's one of the things maybe we'll do in the future is, put on these trades. I'll put this on a live account because these have a tendency to sometimes carry over overnight. So we need to, unless there's a prop firm out there that does allow you to trade overnight, but we all know how that went with them. So those are the guys that denied me my $34,000 payout. So can't really support those guys. So anyway, yeah, no problem, Beth. Anytime. Or what we'll do is maybe we can't even take it in sim because that resets too. So we'll have to find an account, or we'll just paper trade it. We'll paper trade it. If it's something that is like way out there target wise and it's a pretty big fib, we know it's going to carry overnight, then we'll do it that way. All right. We're just under 5 minutes before the market opens. Let's see, what do we got going on? We had attempted to put this H pattern going down here. Whoops. Right here. Right. It didn't quite complete, although it did test it down here, and it is kind of bouncing back up a little bit. So we'll see, what does that look like. We'll probably see something a little better on the 15. Yeah, see. So on the 15, we can kind of see this H pattern. It's coming down, coming back up, retracing, coming back down right here, and now hopefully we'll go back up. So this is what it looks like on the 15. Let me take this out so we can it's not allowing me to grab this thing. Okay. Okay, so we're trading, now we're poking outside of this 15 range and going upward. So if this continues, this will, will give us a long, our long signal. So here we're back on the 5. Let's see, what does the 1 minute look like? Everything's pushing up. We broke outside of this engulfing right here during that little news spike or tweet or whatever happened. So everything is pointing long. We broke. This looked like this happened again at 8:30. So this was definitely a point of resistance up here. So if we look on the 5 right here, there it is right there. So if we draw a line, this is a resistance point. This could be another. So this is a resistance zone between, let's say, 300 and 321. And right now we're trading right at 300. So we'll see if 300 is going to hold or if it's going to break down and keep going up. We've got another 2.5 minutes till the market opens. So we'll keep an eye on that. I need to make sure that everything is turned off for me because I am not going to be taking this trade live at all. But maybe I will trade it on that one account that we trade here. I will do that. Let me just double check everything. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta make sure I put this together.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Okay. So the account that I want to trade this in is 5142.
Order submitted.
All right, perfect. So there we go. So it is showing on the screen.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Okay. So I do have it trading on the right accounts.
Order canceled.
Okay, market's going to open here in about 20 seconds. And we'll see how this opens. If everything keeps going upward, we're taking this thing long. And look at that. An immediate pop up. Oh, I'm not taking the 935 trade in all my live accounts. I'm only going to take it in one account, and it's an eval because I'm done for the day, right? I had 2 winners in the overnight. I hit my profit target, so I'm done. So I'm done trading. So, but I am going to take this trade here so you can kind of see it. The account that is trading here is an evaluation account. That's this account right here. Right here. So right now I'm up $1,200 on it. So, and it's an eval. So I need to reach 159 to have this thing pass. It's a take profit trader account. Yep, you're welcome, Beth. No problem. So, okay, so you can tell it's trying to battle with this resistance point right here at 321, and it's pulling back. Let's see what the smaller time frame. So we have an engulfing on the 1 minute. No, it's not an engulfing. Sorry. But it is a pretty big candle, and we're trading inside of it, though. Okay, now we're pulling to the downside. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on this. What do we got? We got another 3 minutes. So on the 3, we have an engulfing. This is an engulfing on the 3. So when this 3 closes, we will have 2 minutes left for the 5. So the opening of this 3 and the direction of which way it's going to go will dictate of what's going to happen with our trade, and if we're going to get a signal to go long. Because if this thing closes, let's say right around here right now, and continues to push down, we will not have a long signal. So we will not have a trade. And one thing to keep a look at, let's take a look at this. So if we draw a line on this engulfing, okay, you can tell that from 8:20 on to now, we've been trading inside this entire range. See, none of these bars opened or closed above or below this engulfing range. It tried here, very little, got rejected, and it's back in it. Now we'll see what happens here. So, as it stands right now, if we go back to our 5, see we have these lines marked. This is off of, this engulfing on the 5 is the same as the 3 as well. Happens to be the same time. So we're getting very close to where we're going to get a signal or not. So we're a minute, just a little under a minute and a half, a minute and 20 seconds away. We need to close above 19,285 to take this thing long. This thing is going to be a pretty whipsawy trade. So if we do get into this thing and we do get a signal, expect this thing to pull back quite a bit. Like I said, I am not trading it just based on this. I am not a fan of it at all. Now, this is an engulfing bar on the 5 minute. And depending on where it closes here, we've got another 50 seconds. Again, expect this thing to pull back a little bit, but it should. We really want to clear this 21 range. But as long as we don't close below 285, we're taking this thing long. So we got 30 seconds left. Still have a long signal. The signal is still long. So once this bar closes, as soon as we've got 12 seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds. Yep, we got 10 seconds. So in 10 seconds, you're going to basically hit buy market. Monique, this is for you to make sure if you're taking this thing on what we're doing. All right, here we go. We're in. And we're in long. Remember, I do expect this thing to pull back a little bit. And here's our target way up here. Okay, it's keeping push up. So around the 50, it's going to probably stop a little, which is this resistance point. I probably would close the trade out as a winner. See how it's rejecting, and now it's pulling back. I should have closed it, but I didn't. I think what I will do is move my stop a little bit here just to protect. Come on. Pull up a little bit more. All right, I'll put the stop. Whoops. It's not allowing me because of the spread.
Stop fill.
Okay. So, did get out. Still got out in profit. But my Ninja Trader did not close the trade out yet. That's really interesting. See if this hits full target. My Ninja Trader is still in the trade. It's rejecting pretty heavily. Can we get that little push right here?
Order filled.
There it is. Okay, so now it did close out.
Order filled.
It did hit target. Yep. Remember, Joe, I said it was probably going to reject at 350, so we could have easily just closed the trade out there. So, all right, so here we go. We added another 100 and some odd dollars because we closed out early. So I finished the day at $13.95 on this eval account, and basically a good Friday. Nice way to enter the weekend. And let me make sure I got nothing going on open anywhere. I don't. Okay. All right. Very good, guys. That's going to wrap it up for us today. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget, on Monday, we will run that session. After we finish the morning stream, we'll kill the stream, start another one, and we'll run over the account management tool, which I think you guys will really enjoy. So for those of you who did not get to watch the live stream and you're going to watch the recording, if you stuck around this far, you'll know that we are going to be streaming again on Monday into the morning, and we'll talk about, or maybe we'll do it actually after the session. We'll see. Maybe we'll do it afternoon, like after lunchtime or during lunchtime. We'll take it. We'll play it by ear. I'll check in with you guys again on Monday, and we'll take it from there. Okay. So thanks again for joining me, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this content. Hit the subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Enjoy your weekend. We're 3-0 for today. It's fantastic. Nice way to start the weekend. Thank you so much for everything. Life with Dogs. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. And we will see you guys all. Have a great weekend. And we will catch you guys back here on Monday. Have a great rest of the day. And we'll talk to you later. Bye now.